Hi, this is Jason. Right now we're going to be analyzing Kiana's strokes and talking about her tactics as well. So let's start with the forehand side. So Kiana's forehand is her weapon, of course. We want to keep developing her forehand into a bigger weapon than it already is. So the big thing that we've been working on with her so far is standing closer to the baseline and taking the ball earlier. So when she takes the ball early, she has more of a way to dictate the points, and then she keeps her opponent off balance. So we want to continue for her to step forward into the court, controlling the point with her forehand, especially from the center of the court with her forehand as well. I like her forehand technique a lot. Important that she still makes sure that she drops her racket head underneath the ball and doesn't have the racket head open up while she's making contact. We still want to see that brushing, finishing up over the shoulder. Another big thing is when she's making contact with the ball, staying nice and low with her legs. A lot of times she's using just her arm when she's making contact with the ball. So I want to see her staying down nice and low to the ground, using her legs and not just her arm. Okay? So for example, right here, she's loading with her legs, but I think she could be loading more. Okay? I want to see her legs staying nice and low. And then when she's making contact with the ball, we want to see her kind of staying down lower before she starts jumping. So making contact and then jumping and going through the shot.
How we do backhands?
The big thing with the forehand again, like I said, I want to see her controlling from the center of the court. So for example, from here and here, I only want to see forehands no matter what. If she's not hitting a forehand in between these two arrows, then that means she's hitting a backhand. So I really want to work on that forehand controlling from the center, dictating play, getting her opponents off balance, and that's her game, being aggressive baseliner. I need Kiana to start really believing in her backhand because her backhand's a very good shot. Her backhand down the line is one of her best shots. She needs to continue to still stay close to the baseline on the backhand and not leaning off her back foot. It's very important she does that. Again, same as the forehand, we still want to see more legs involved when she's hitting this backhand. So for example, right here, her legs aren't low enough to the ground. I want to see those legs lower, her body weight going more forward inside the court, and then standing a little bit closer to that baseline. Again, when the ball's short, taking those adjustment steps, not letting it drop. So I want to see Kiana recognizing the ball's coming short quicker, taking those adjustment steps, and not letting the ball drop. Okay, so for example, I want both feet being inside the blue on this shot. For example, okay, if she's standing behind the baseline and she's hitting the ball down her shoelace, it means she didn't take enough steps to go in there, take the ball early, and really hit her shot. So she's preparing right here, but her legs are straight. Okay, so the legs need to be more bent and not just using the arm on her ground strokes. So there's a common theme now on the forehand and the backhand side of just using the arm and not enough legs. So we want to see her really loading with her legs and then accelerating from the ground up instead from just the arm.
Okay, let's do serves, please.
So Kiana has a lot of natural power on that ground strokes, but if we can find a way to use her legs, her hips, and using that full body to go forward, we're going to see that ball with more power. It's going to have more spin, and she's going to really hurt her opponent. Okay, the big thing on the serve we've been working on with Kiana is not just serving, getting the ball in the court, and then playing out the point. I want her thinking before the point even starts, okay, let's do patterns. So I'm going to serve out wide and then go to the open court. I'm going to serve down the tee and then go behind my opponent. I want her thinking before each point on what the tactics of the point is going to be and how she's going to construct each point. On the serve, I like her motion a lot. She stops in this trophy position, which is very good. Elbows nice and high. I could see Kiana, again, using more of her legs. So, for example, she stops right here. Alright, I want to see those legs getting down nice and low, exploding up, and then finishing inside the court. Okay, let's see where she finishes. So she goes up, but kind of lands exactly where she started. So I want to see that body weight going more forward on the serve and landing forward inside the court, so she's getting more momentum and more power. So this one's better right here. She's using more legs. Let's see where she finishes. Okay, again, she's not finishing far enough in front, so she's not getting enough power on that serve. Another thing is her action-reaction leg. This leg right here needs to be in the air after the serve. So that's another thing that we can work on the serve as well. Okay? Alright, well, it's been a pleasure working with Kiana, and it's going to be a pleasure to continue working with her and seeing the progress of 2017. Alright, thank you.